Welcome to Greasy, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And welcome back to Toto on Podcast. My name is Eric Namai, and as you can see, I don't have the same clothes that I have yesterday. So this is this is the second day of the second day for the live podcast recording of the ECFG conference that is happening here in Nairobi. My name is Eric Namai once more, and I have the privilege today to have someone from KCDF. I'm moving a lot, but I'm going to let you introduce yourself as I, fix myself.
Okay, right. So my name is Grace Mainge. I work at the Kenya Community Development Foundation, KCDF, as the Executive Director. So great to be on Toto News.
Wow, you're the Executive Director.
Yes.
Welcome to the podcast, Madam Director.
No, just call me Grace.
All right. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself, the type of work that you do, and how you ended up in the conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So KCDF is a community foundation. What that simply means is that we develop or create grants to give to community-based organizations, any organization that is working with the community. To really help communities to be flourishing and resilient. Yeah, so that's the work that KCDF does. And KCDF is a new member of the Elevate Children Funders Group.
Oh, wow.
Yes, this is our first conference, first AGM, so we're very excited.
So you're first ones.
Yeah. This is our first, so we're very excited to be here.
Yeah. So are you the founder?
No, I'm not the founder of KCDF. KCDF is now 27 years old.
Oh, wow.
I'm the third executive director.
Oh, okay. So when did you start working there?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Has it always been a passion of yours to, fund community development?
So my passion, my background is in human rights law. I'm a lawyer by profession.
You're a lawyer?
Yes. Always worked in the not-for-profit space, really around human rights, justice work. And I made a decision to transition to do more community-focused work, community development work. And I was fortunate enough to have an opportunity to now start working for KCDF.
What was your first impression when you learned that you're the executive director? You landed the role of executive director.
I was so excited. I was very, very excited. Because KCDF has a history of doing great work in Kenya, is well recognized globally also for its work around community philanthropy. So I was very, very excited.
Okay, what about the impacts? Can you measure the impacts, or can you evaluate the impacts that you guys have had?
Yes, we've been able to measure the impact we've had on individuals' lives. There are individuals who we support, like with scholarships, with mentorship. So right from that individual level, but also right to the community level. So the communities, groups we have been engaged with that have been able to set up libraries, restore classrooms, put up value chains for businesses. So even there we've been able to see livelihood impact. On a national scale, there's work we do around the environment, helping people to understand the importance of growing trees. So also there we've been able to see the impact of that. And globally, bringing conversations around how do we improve philanthropy.
So you guys as a philanthropic organization, right? You're part of ECFG. How do you feel? How did you feel for the last 2 days that you've been here?
It's been amazing.
The people you've met, the conversations you've had.
Yes, it's been amazing. It's been a learning opportunity. It's been very informative. There are terms I've never heard of that I was hearing of. And just being challenged to think more about the work that we do. How do we get more young people involved in the work that we do? How can we really center that? That has been mind-blowing.
Has that always been a passion for you? How do you feel that you're making a change in the society, especially the society you grew up in?
I think if you're working and you get those goosebumps, you get the butterflies in your stomach. For me, that's the sweet spot to know, yes. But also when people actually tell you what you've been able to do in their lives, I think for me that has been quite monumental in terms of showing what have we been able to do as an organization. But for me on a personal level, just when I interact with organizations and they say, you took us through X, Y, Z, and now we've been able to raise X amount of money from local fundraising, that makes my day.
Oh, that's fantastic. And then you told me you have like 5 minutes, so I should really
Now I
hurry.
have negative minutes. I
I
can
should
hear
hurry.
the bell being rung.
Yeah, I can hear that as well. I should hurry this up. So, what are you looking forward to for tomorrow? I think tomorrow is the last. Today's the last day. Oh yeah, actually, what are you looking forward up until the evening?
So I'm looking forward to us now moving into action, conversations around everything we've had over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
How do we take it forward as the Elevate Children's Funders Group? How do we really concretely also look at around decolonizing philanthropy? For me, I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And how do we have more focused youth-led initiatives?
I really appreciate it. I actually appreciate the work that you guys are doing. I appreciate the work that Elevate Children's Fund is doing. I know that in this life, once you realize your purpose, once you're making a change, that's what keeps you moving. And I really appreciate you for being in this podcast right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you so
to be
much.
on Total News.
Yes.
Really a great honor.
I appreciate it as well. Guys, we are finished with the first episode. I had to shorten it a little bit because of your time. Thank you so much for being a part of the podcast. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms everywhere at Total News. On Spotify, it's Total on Podcast. Social media platforms are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and what's the other one? LinkedIn.
X.
Oh yeah, it's X now, not
Yeah, it's
Twitter.
X now.
I've been saying Twitter for the last, I don't know how many days. But thank you so much for being a part of the podcast. I hope to see you around. Right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Right, yes. Bye-bye.